So y'all know it's been a week, so I got a lot to talk about. But we got to talk about this hairstyle situation. I am so tired of hearing about it. Oh my gosh. So with this mess going on, Hairstyles has posted another picture, saying that, but basically a clap back at Candace Owens with a dress on and saying something about masculinity, like a manly man or whatever. Girl, I don't remember the damn caption, but now he has posted this, and then you got Noah Cyrus. Noah Cyrus has now posted a screenshot on Instagram stories, and she said that she basically said nappy-headed hoes. She basically said that. Yes, you can't. When I tell y'all that white folks be in our business so much, like I don't get it. Like I really don't. He wears this dress better than any of you nappy ass hoes. Girl, what is this done? I ain't just talking about the women, the WNBA. Like, y'all take black lingo. I just got through having a conversation in my other part of the King of Reese video where I talked about Chet Hanks out here trying to take culture that he does not understand and has no history to. The only history you have to black culture is trying to eradicate it. That's the only history that you have. That's the only connection that you have, is erasing black culture. So hell no, you can't use it. So this is what happens when white, non-black folks come to y'all alleged cookout that y'all want to give out to these non-black folks all the time. They out here using lingo. Now Noah Cyrus has deleted this now. Noah Cyrus, I cannot believe you took your pale fingers and your white tomato looking ass and posted this. Like, you're too comfortable. Like, you just too comfortable. And I didn't even know who she was until this incident even happened. When I saw her, like, I was like, damn, is this damn, the train from the damn, Thomas? Like, her face looked like a talking belly. It's just very wide. And as wide as it is, I can't see how she did not wire her brain around it and understand that this was not a good take. Now, like I said, she's deleted the post off of Instagram. I don't think it's been any apology or whatever, but it's just like, girl, she could have said hoes and just been over with. But she said nappy-headed. We know that nappy-headed is anti-black. It's always been used as a derogatory term towards black folks. Like, why would you post that? Why would you say, like, you out here, and you know what, now that I think about it, this was a direct clapback at Candace Owens. Say what you want about Candace Owens, I can't stand her, I can't, the sight of her makes my itch. But at the end of the day, she is a black woman, and I will not sit by and let a white person disrespect no black person using anti-black language under no circumstances. We could gather her and say all this stuff, but we do not have to sit up here and be anti-black. There's so much we can talk about her ideology. That's enough. That's enough. But for you, a white woman that's around here looking like JJ the jet plane, to be out here calling this black woman a nappy, not only you calling her, you calling all these other black women one too, and you calling me one too, and I got plaits in my head. You got me. And I need you white folks to stay in y'all business and stay out of black culture. Y'all get way too comfortable. And when I looked her up, when I did the Google search, she thinks she's a Kardashian, which thinks she's a black woman. You are not black, you are white. Look at you, you have no lips. Like I'm getting pissed off. Like Miley Cyrus, all of y'all get on my nerves. Y'all always in our business. Like, please leave. I wish I could put y'all on a rocket to the moon, and it does not land safely. Like, it's just like they do this all the time. Like, it's just annoying. How old is this little girl? I hope she ain't no teenager before I start dragging. How old is her? She 20? Okay, good. Eating her up alive too. Like, girl, I hope she apologized for this silly mess. So she posted that she got her butt ate up. The girls was eating her up on Twitter. Girl, they had me screaming so hard. They said she looked like this thing. I don't know where it came from, but it, it had me hollering. I just white folks in our business. Yeah, so let's move on let's talk about Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana is an ableist. Like he's ableist. He has now dropped a new song called Walk. He dropped it like probably midnight last night or 1 o'clock or whatever, my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, I think. Yeah. He dropped a new song called Walk.
Yeah.
It's
let me see you
walk.
Now, immediately after the song was dropped, I said this is a response. This has to be a diss track towards Rolling Rain, who is wheelchair bound. Not understanding why you would put a song like that out. I'm not understanding. Like folks were saying, oh no, when you come at folks, nothing is off bounds. Like everything is off limits. Everything is, that's not it. That's not. That's ableism. Like that, for him to be making fun and making a joke of him being with, it's not funny. It's not funny, it's disgusting. And now there's this talk that, oh well, he been recorded this song months ago. He just put it out, and he put it out because JT put him out of her truck or something. It does not matter. It does, back to what I said, over intent, over impact. Even if his intention was to put out a song that had nothing to do or nothing to clap back to Rolling Ray, the work that you did in putting a video of you walking, after there's a big conversation, like Saucy Santana, you know what goes on online. You be on live streams on Instagram doing all, you know there's a big conversation saying that this is a diss track. For you not to say anything and let that go on, like that's how y'all be so loud and thinking y'all are so silent. You thinking, oh no girl, it's not about that. If the big part of the conversation is about something else, you will be out here coming and saying, no, that ain't what I meant by this song. But the fact that you're not saying anything tells us everything. Your silence is making you complicit, which makes me believe that this was a diss track and you were being ableist. Now, don't get me wrong. Santana and Rolling Ray going back, both of them, Rolling Ray was being fatphobic. Rolling Ray was he was being fatphobic. Those comments about his body were fatphobic. Rolling Ray, you fat too, sis. Like, I love you too, but you fat too, so I'm not understanding. The real culprit, the real villain in this whole conversation is fatphobia and ableism. Like, nobody wants to be neither one of them. Nobody wants to be fat and nobody wants to be disabled. That's the real conversation. That's why, like, no girl, I ain't no kid because I don't look like him. Why? Like, why? That's the real culprit. And people are enjoying seeing them go back and forth, and it's just like really disgusting. Like, I laughed at it a little bit, but then I was like, what does it say when I'm sitting here laughing at both of them make jokes about stuff like this? It's not funny to me. Call me a wet blanket, whatever you want to. I'm really just over it, and like everybody's excuses are saying, well, no, he can say it, nothing is off limits. Like, it's just too much for me. And Saucy Santana should know better. Like, you already have a history of transphobia, and apparently Rolling Ray has some too. I haven't seen anything to support that, but I did see a conversation about it. So I'm curious to see what he did say. But that's a whole mess. Moving on to other mess. There's a rumor going around that Jeezy, young Jeezy, and Jeannie Mai or Jeannie Mai, I don't know how to pronounce her name, girl. I can't pronounce it. Are postponing their wedding to 2025. Now, Jeannie did say, hey, you know, our wedding is not on the top of our thing. We in love. We're doing really good. We're going to wait a little while. But there's a rumor going around that it's supposed to be 2025. 2025. That is what, 4 years from now? I mean, you like it, I love it. But I'm going to tell y'all, I don't see them getting married. I don't see them getting married. I don't. Really, in my spirit, I'm really feeling like this is a boast for both of them, career-wise. I think it's giving music marriage for me. Like, it's giving music marriage. Jeezy said he did have a conversation with her about her comments about, you know, white meat and dark meat being a side dish and all that. I don't see them getting married. I don't see it. I just really don't. I really don't really care, to be honest. I like Jeannie sometimes. I hate the fact that sometimes they be over talking her, especially the twin. I can't think of her name, but girl, I just don't see no marriage working with both of them. But tell me how y'all feel about it. Like, would you wait that long if somebody engaged to you, somebody proposed to you and said, let's wait 5 years, would you wait? Would you wait? I don't think nothing is wrong with waiting, but I think it's very telling considering like now. Like it's just, the story's interesting. So girl, yeah, that's a lie. That's a hell of a lie. So I just got to see a trailer for Wendy Williams Lifetime biopic. And girl, when I tell you, I cackled. It was, my eyeballs itched from watching that 58-second clip. That 58-second trailer literally had my eyeballs itching. I really want to scratch my eyes out for watching it. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to have to scratch them a little bit more because I am going to watch it. Apparently it's supposed to be coming out sometime in January. And Wendy Williams is the executive producer. It looks like hot garbage. In the trailer, you can see Wendy going through the issue that happened in 2018 with her fainting, the drug stuff, her relationship, her marriage with Kevin, her and her saga with Whitney. It looks very rushed. It looks very ill-produced. The trailer looks very cheap. It just looks like Wendy knows she does not have to. There is this thing where you do not have to do much for stuff like this because you're going to make money off of the fact that everybody is going to clown it. Everybody is going to clown it on social media, which means everybody's going to be watching it so they can engage in the conversation. It's sort of like peer pressure. Like, I wouldn't watch it just to be watching it because it's garbage, but the fact that I can have water cooler talks with other folks and talk about it on social media and we all cackle and laugh is what's the selling point. And I'm wondering if somebody can monetize that. Like, think about monetizing that outside of that. My gears are turning, but the trailer is up. Y'all look it up, like Wendy Williams biopic or something. It is a flaming hot mess. Like, they got this girl in here and she's tall. She doesn't sound like Wendy to me. She has something on her mouth that looks like it's her, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be her real teeth or something. I don't know what it is, but it's confusing me and my homegirls. I will be watching it though and telling y'all how I feel about it. I wonder what is she going to be honest? Is Wendy Williams really going to be honest? Like, for her to be working on her own biopic, I don't trust Wendy Williams. I feel like she's going to kind of like hold some stuff off, but we're going to see, because Wendy has had an interesting last 2 years with all, with her falling out and her, having some issues with like filming and like not being coherent. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I want to end this on this spectacular drama with him fighting at Disney World in the middle of a pandemic. Matter of fact, like, Spectacular from Pretty Ricky was at Disney World and literally got into it with one of the workers because he was pretending to sneeze or cough and talking about some COVID or coronavirus. Like it's been reported that he was sneezing like COVID, coronavirus or something. And the worker had told him like, hey girl, you got to leave. You got to leave. So Spectacular punched this person for that. Like, he responded with violence. And that is violence to be in a place like this and then be out here talking about some coronavirus and like sneak. Like, who does stuff like that? Like, bro, you like 30 years old. Like, I think Spectacular is like at least 30 something. Like, bro, we around the same age. Like, this ain't it. Like, bro, you're a grown man. Like, to be out here playing these type of games, these reindeer games, and it ain't even Christmas. And at Disney World should not even be open, to be honest, in the middle of a panorama. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it, girl. But girl, y'all built different. I will end this. I was listening to the alleged victim of Kenneth Petty the other day. I was listening to her video. I'm not going to talk about it too much in depth, but baby, listening to that, I believe sis 100%. Like, it was very, very, very detailed of her sharing her experience with Kenneth Petty. And listening to her, she talked about a lot of trauma, a lot of stuff that she experienced growing up. And word for word, it sounds like that Nicki Minaj is full of shit. And so is Kenneth Petty. And it just was not right. I was so disgusted listening to that. If this is true that Nicki Minaj or her camp paid this woman to retract her statement, to pull back what she said, like to write a letter saying that she lied. Like what? Like it's Nicki, you got to do better than this, girl. This ain't it for me. It's just not it for me. And Kenneth Petty needs to do better for like this. But listening to that, like it's no doubt in my mind that Kenneth Petty like did this to this woman. It's on YouTube somewhere. Look it up. I will not be linking it, but it's a lot. And it's not been much conversation about it. But I watched it after my good sis Hood Socialism on Twitter tweeted it to me. I've heard about it, but I didn't watch, until she sent it to me. And it was hard. Like I had to watch it in increments. Like it was a lot. Like sis has been through a lot. Oh my gosh. I just want a better world for all of us. I love y'all so much. Y'all enjoy y'all beautiful evening, y'all beautiful Thursday. Make sure y'all get that rent in if you can, because girl, the 5th is rolling around here real soon. I love y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.